Up YouTube, it's your boy Marlo, and we back with another reaction. Before we get into the reaction, make sure y'all like and subscribe, and tell me what y'all want to see me react to. And I'm gonna get it done. Today we're gonna be reacting to Elon Musk talking about somebody else being targeted. So I've been wanting to listen to what Elon Musk been having to say, because everybody been having negative stuff to say about you. I just be wanting to, get my own opinion on it and things like that. So, get into the video.
DOGE may have just found their next target. Elon Musk says he's now focusing on members of Congress who became, quote, strangely wealthy while in Congress.
They'll send the money overseas to one NGO, then they'll go through a bunch of them, and then I'm highly confident that a bunch of that money then comes back to the United States and lands in the pockets of the people you just mentioned. It doesn't go directly, but let's just say that there's a lot of strangely wealthy members of Congress. I'm trying to connect the dots of how did they become rich while how'd they get 20 million if they're earning 200,000 a year?
Great point. Our next guest's app tracks which stocks politicians are investing in. Co-founder of the Autopilot app, Chris Joseph, joins us right now. Hi, Chris.
Hey, thank you for having me.
It's good to have you. When we put up the members of Congress's salary, it's a couple $100,000 a year for the most part, about. And yet we hear about some people who came in, didn't have any money, and then by the time they've been in the House or the Senate for 20, 30 years, they were super rich. You've been tracking that. What have you found?
Yeah, you see one, you kind of think it's a coincidence. You see two, it's like, okay, things are getting weird. And you see three or four, it's like, all right, well, now what is actually going on? And it's great to see that Elon and the DOGE team are actually finally starting to look into this. We track specifically the trades and kind of the public filings of their disclosures around their financial statements. And there really isn't too much that you could see on the actual stock trading side. However, there's not much that you can really see into the spouses and the dependents of those politicians. So if I were Elon and I would kind of recommend where to look for for some suspicious stuff going on here, I would go right to the spouses, and especially especially the spouses and the children as well.
Right. And, for instance, Nancy Pelosi, when she came into office, she had a fraction of the amount of money she's got now, but her husband, a venture capitalist, invested in a lot of different stocks and made just a jackpot of money. And that's one of the reasons why so many people in Congress had said, we got to stop with the stock trading. But famously, Nancy Pelosi had said, no, you know what? We're going to keep doing it.
Yep. Rules for me and not for thee. The funny story about how all that even started, too, is before the Stock Act even happened, these politicians were allowed to do literally whatever they wanted. And part of the reason why she became kind of the poster child of this entire thing was she was able to get exclusive access to the Visa IPO at the time, back in, I believe it was 2009, 2008. And it was through her husband. Her husband was able to put in a certain amount of money before those shares became public for the general public to buy. And that was the largest IPO in history at the time. And she made a killing on it while the other American people were not able to do it. How did her husband get that access? Might be because of her.
Yeah. But Chris, we're not suggesting anything is illegal, because they can buy and trade stuff. It's just not very transparent.
Yeah. And that's, I think, what the majority of the Americans want.
Right.
Just transparency into it. Bring some more kind of touch points on it. Yeah. We have been tracking her and a lot of other politicians for a while. No one has ever been found in charge for insider trading. There has been allegations. We've seen some suspicious stuff, but you are right. This is all kind of just wanting more transparency and more input into what truly is going on.
You know what? You've talked me into it. I'm going to download your app. It's called Autopilot. It's on his hat. I want to see what you guys have uncovered. Chris Josephs, we thank you very much for joining us live today.
Thank you. Have a good one, guys.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian. And my take on that is, I just feel like Elon Musk is just trying to keep our money in the U.S. and not, making other countries wealthy off of us. I guess I can put it like that. But I'm gonna keep on reacting to Elon Musk because I like to hear what he got to say, and hear his plan. So you know, we know what steps we probably gonna be looking at because his plan's been falling through. So like I always say, y'all, God bless you.